Morning everybody, hope you're doing really well. We are today in Witchampton in Dorset and we're to do Witchampton's ROC Post. Now I haven't done an ROC Post in a long time. So, who better to bring than an ROC Post virgin, namely Sophie, who has never been to one before. So this is quite exciting for you, isn't it? Being a Kent lass as well, I've had to take her all the way to Dorset, even though there's plenty in Kent to still explore, but I'm going to take her to one in Dorset, one that I've never been to before as well. As you know with ROC Post stands for Royal Observer Corps, to monitor nuclear fallout using a variety of instrumentation devices. Basically, if there was a nuclear bomb that went off, you could, if it was spotted, they would come out, have a look, monitor it, and then report back to a headquarters, etc, somewhere like Kelvedon Hatch, for example, which is obviously probably the most famous visited one that you can go to in Essex. But obviously these would have been regional. So we're not too far away from Bournemouth and Poole. So yeah, I'm really excited by this. Are you? Yeah. So this is Sophie's first one. I'm not sure about the condition. I'm pretty sure it's going to be crap in there. But the counterweight, as you just saw, is really interesting. It's got a nice little weighted mechanism to it. So that's quite a bonus. Anyway, we will see you on the other side. Do you know what? It reminds me of how not skinny I am anymore. Welcome back, everybody. Do you know what? I'm going to say this for the record. For a first time, you did really well on that. Because those ladders are not the easiest thing and they don't look the most prettiest to get down into. So first things first, on first encounter, they've cleaned it up. There is obviously a shit ton of, excuse my language, crass graffiti. Look, nice job tidying up. I didn't know about this, everybody. So there's actually a little booklet we can sign. That's cool. Yeah, nice job tidying up, everybody of Witchampton. Oh yeah, look at that. Came back, forgot to have it. Oh no, okay, I won't read that. Oops. Yeah, okay. So basically, this is a sex place now, which is okay. Okay, so there we go. Not going to say too much on that. But, you know, in relatively good condition. So this is the vent from the outer. Obviously, that's still there. Incredible. Normally, we've seen them completely corroded. If you're familiar with my channel, you'll know that these are in complete different states most of the time. Shelving, seating. They've tidied it up. How cool is that, everyone? Well done to the people of Dorset here who've genuinely cleaned that up. You've still got light switches. You've got the other monitoring things. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh no, that'll do. There we go. Don't know why that turned off. Paranormal. Yeah, so you've got obviously the other Thank you. Yeah, we'll just do it. Actually, if you take that, I'll use my other phone as well, and then we can have double the lights. Sorry everybody about this. This is my infamous. There we go. That'll do as well. So, oh look, I mean we're all right. Shelving. All good, really cool. Like I said, the good thing about it is because ROC Post, because they've got white walls, they can really manage the light really good. You've got a little fuse box here, which is really cool. What I noticed when I first came down, however, is the old Bakelite switch, which is really cool. Looks like it's like obviously you've got the wiring around. So you can imagine, obviously, in a tight squeeze when you've got about 3 people or more from the observer core down here. Obviously, this would have been a slightly different design. Look, old Doritos. Holy hell, look at that. Oh my God, Thundercats, 10p. Do you remember when Chris was 10p, everybody? Good God. Those were the days. Look, Heinz, the original Heinz. This is actually like just a time capsule.
As well.
Yeah, oh my God, look, the real Ghostbusters, everybody.
Time capsule.
This is a time capsule of complete difference. Yeah. So there's a bin. This is so cool. I think we should leave a comment. Do you reckon so? So first time being in an ROC Post, a Cold War bunker for you. What are you thinking?
It's pretty cool. And say the conditions. Brilliant.
I'm actually going to say I think for most of us, we can safely say, especially on my channel, she's got a good one for a first ROC Post because we've seen that there's a few that are really bad.
Oh, that sounds really cool.
Obviously, knowing my luck, the moment I've posted this up, everybody's going to probably come down to Dorset, go to Witchampton ROC Post, and then there you go. Yeah, that was the other thing I remember seeing. The original fire blanket was here. Asbestos. So it's not in there anymore. I can almost guess it's not. I always remember the fire blankets were made of asbestos. Excuse me if I'm wrong on that. I just remember from thing, but it's obviously I've never seen one in for obvious reasons. Like I said, then we've got a cabling and a monitoring equipment, and then everybody, come on, we've got to do it. So this is our water sump here. Now, obviously our sump is not a pump, it's the opposite of a pump. The idea is that you would crank that lever and it takes out the drainage, and then if you follow this shiny little cable or pipe, that's when the water comes out. So the reverse of a hose. Mind your head on the balance weight as well. Lovely little signage going on. The counterweight was perfectly positioned, wasn't it? That was beautiful. Normally, like as we've seen before. And then our little utilities cupboard, which also used as doubled up as a toilet. So I'm sort of telling everybody out there as well, but obviously Sophie's never seen one, so I'm sort of giving her a history lesson whilst we're sort of going through it. So this is our little utilities cupboard with our disposable toilet. Again, rare that you even see the old unit itself. Thankfully, nobody's used it, which is also a bonus. And then our little storage cupboard up here. So as some of you would know, also behind me, there's another little vent up there in good condition. Unbelievable. I swear the photos on this were different. But it was just, but then people have tidied it up. So once you tidy it up, it's amazing how clean you can get it. And the door is still there for it as well, which is even more impressive. The fact that the door for the storage cupboard / utilities, etc., toilet block is still there. And that seems like it's functioning. There's a little bit of metal around there, I'm assuming for added usage, but oh my god. And then like I said, the water sump, number 2. And then obviously there's our little drain, which obviously it's rare that you'll ever see a ROC post that doesn't have water coming through it, but that was the whole idea of the sump, that you crank it, hand crank it, and then it pumps out the water. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, it's really cool, isn't it? So
Yeah, it's really
it's a shame about the old spiders, but that's the way spiders are. See, like I said, we're both using our phone torches, and it's illuminating this really well. So just in case, just for people out there, if you don't need fancy torches sometimes in certain places. And I think actually, in this case, it just proves the point that actually, even though my torches failed on that one, don't worry, as you well covered. But yeah, look at all the excess as well. Look, so you can see that these are part of some storage space units, etc., etc. Shelving. There's a table there. Point at my foot. They've all tied. That's amazing how they've tidied this up. It's just showing all they need to now do. All people would like if they could. I don't know how they're going to do it, but just lift up those sacks. Obviously, we can't do that, and we don't really have anywhere to dispose of it because we're not local to this area. So but I'm sure if people who have been doing this a great job. By the way, thank you so much for doing that. Whoever's been doing that, it's really, really kind of them because it's genuinely those types of people who actually make the effort to do that, and I respect them fully. And I think it's really important that even though people like us do come in here, as you know, especially on my channel, we show as much respect as possible, whenever possible. So there we go. Witchampton's ROC Post. Oh my god. And take that. So, I've just completely forgotten.
What?
Well, we haven't given them the dates. 1963 to 1991. I'm going to admit it, I had to write that one down. 1963, it first came into operation, and then 1991, it came out of use. So there you go. So that was the important. I've completely forgotten about the obvious thing you need to do with ROC posts, which is always give the date. So there you go. Ended in 1991. So it was this is good old 1960s. ROC post, which pretty much most of them were. Obviously, most of them also had different shelf lives. So I'm just seeing there's a little bag there. I don't know what's in it. Yeah, probably. Just collecting really vintage wrappers. Somebody's made a burning, smiling face there as well. Yep. Carol 33 over there. There we go. Brilliant. I like that little paranormal alien there. Obviously, we are actually, funny enough, we're in Dorset, and I know people of Dorset. You won't mind me saying this, especially people in Wiltshire as well. You're quite famous for your crop circles. So, as somebody who likes the paranormal, I don't need to tell people that I like that. You just need to go on my channel to appreciate that I'm a paranormal folklorist, on top of being a historian, just about armchair one at best. Can't claim to know everything, but yeah. Look, we've got another educational book here for everybody. A dreadful, drooling, dribbling dragon chases the drummer over the drawbridge. What else can you see starting with a DR? DR? It says dragon. Drawbridge. Drain. There you go, look, it's just drain.
Mm-hmm.
See, I've done it, everybody. There you go. We're not going to take up any more of your time because we're just mumbling now. We've shown you everything you need to show. I'll just take you for one more thing whilst Sophie writes in the book. So if you do come down here and you see Phoenix history, and more importantly Sophie and everything else, there you go, that was us on this day. Right, okay, I'm going to show them around, you carry on, love. All right. Because she's got way better handwriting than me. I don't know if it's factually true or not that people know this, but I am left-handed and yet I play instruments right-handed. So, there you go, another interesting fact. Very cool. Right, Soph. Should we head up once you've done? Yeah? She's just reading the offensive stuff that's probably in there, I'm assuming.
Just proposed. She said no.
Oh, what?
so
In an ROC post?
in the ROC,
Do we blame her? Not sure. Right, we're going to head back up once she's finished leaving a note. She's giggling. She's cleaning more stuff in. I know you lot want to watch it, but you have to come down here and see it for yourself. Go on, say one more. Go on. I can tell you.
This is true. Just got stung by nettles, but well worth it. Nice and clean. Better than our last Airbnb.
Very good. Love it. There we go. Oh, brilliant. I love the humour. Right, are you happy if I go up first? Okay, cool. Got to get Sophie trained, everybody. Honestly, I think you should like the video just for Sophie just being amazing to do that, because it's rare that you're going to get someone to do an ROC post on their first time and get down that ladder. But obviously, you know, hopefully trusting in me on that, which is really kind of them. So yeah, just going to scan you around one more time, just to see how great the condition is, ignoring the random graffiti. Obviously our shelves, etc., asbestos fire blanket, little instruments here, little instruments. Beautiful. Lovely. We had a nice little reminisce about some old crisp packets. There we go. And our beautiful toilet, which still exists, and our lovely little, I'm assuming it is Bakelite, the old switch. Wonderful, and our sump. Right. I'll see you up top. Come on then. Let's go. There we go. Okay, everybody, so we made it outside. I just wanted to sort of like just clarify that obviously, as you can see, it's covered in stinging nettles, as you know, for our ROC posts. So actually the other vent, which is on the other side, and then obviously our little monitoring equipment, which would have been here, we can't get to it. We will probably never ever get to it. But it does exist, and that is the most important thing. Although I'm trying to figure it out. Does it? Yeah, because the original gate is there. So the actual gate is still there, which is great, which means the perimeter fence, which we're in, is still here. So very, very cool. Right, let's say goodbye. Well, everybody, that was Witchampton's ROC post in beautiful, beautiful Dorset. What did you think, Soph?
That was really cool.
I've got to admit, she's got to be so, so proud of herself, because to getting up, actually, I often think is more difficult than coming down. So the fact you did that is just remarkable and brilliant. So well done. Honestly, you should be really proud of yourself. Hopefully you enjoyed that video of us like just chatting and being random. Another ROC post tick off the list in Dorset, and a really well kept one. So hopefully if you do visit this for yourselves, please look after these ROC posts, as we always say. It's about respect. Obviously, as you can see, you didn't break in or anything like that, and just show as much respect as possible. Because history matters, right? Phoenix history, right? Feel free to spread the word of the channel. Much love to all of you out there. Take care, everybody, and we will see y'all very soon. Are you ready? Yeah. Let us come out.